Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. This is week 3 update, I do believe. Yeah, week 3 update on how we are doing with our no spend month. This is kind of where the rubber meets the road. This is when it gets challenging to finish the month out. You know, supplies are kind of dwindling. We're starting to think ahead to the next month and the stuff that we want to do and that type of thing. But overall, we still had a really good week. So let me just tell you what we spent this week. I spent $32.53 on groceries. So that keeps me right in line with trying my hardest to hit that $400 or less budget. So falling right in line with that. Jalea, one of the moms on her basketball team, made all of the girls warm-up shirts for their basketball team, and it has their name on them or whatever, and that was $25. So that wasn't really planned, but we do have like a clothing budget that comes out of, so that doesn't affect my overall total, but we did go ahead and purchase that. Then I thought I had another box of, I use like color catchers. I used to use the Shout ones, and then I used like an off-brand one that was cheaper. And Meijer did not have those like last week when I was there. And I thought I had an extra box, and I totally didn't. So could I have changed the way that I do laundry for the rest of the month and not bought color catchers? I could have, but I already hate laundry, so I decided not to change it. The way I do laundry is, unless it's like stark white stuff, I literally throw everything together and put a color catcher sheet in there and have rarely had any issues with it. So I did go on Amazon and I purchased, I think it was like a box of 100 or something, which is obviously way more than I need for the rest of the month. I do at least one load of laundry a day, sometimes two. And that was $14.30, but it was one of those weird Amazon things where like I could have gotten 30 for like $9 or something, and I could get 100 for like $14. So I opted for the better deal. That was $14.30. Then this is where we this would be against the rules. This is where we went against the rules. So we found out that our favorite local pizza place is going out of business, and it was within a matter of like 4 days notice. Like, they're just going out of business, and we're all really sad about it. And so we decided to get pizza one last time before they close, and that was $34.94. Now, if you will remember, back to the very beginning, one of the rules that I gave myself is I gave myself 2 Little Caesars, like pizza nights for like the fast food type of stuff, like where if something happens and we're out and we just don't have any food with us or whatever. And so I opted to use the money that I had set aside for that, for this pizza, which is obviously just one time of pizza. So I'll have to get real creative if I want to stay on budget, and if, you know, we're out and it's like we need food or something. I don't know, I'm gonna have to really plan ahead, because I used the money, that cushion I gave myself, I used that for the Papa P's pizza. So Papa P's, we're gonna miss you a lot. So that is all the money that we spent this week. Still doing really well on like toiletries. Nobody has really said that they need anything or that they're missing anything, so that's good. Now, some of the things that I was tempted to spend money on this week, but I didn't. So I have been wanting a vacuum sealer top for mason jars, and I've been seeing them on Amazon quite frequently. And like, you can put berries or produce in your mason jar and then vacuum seal the top, and they last a lot longer. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. And I found a good one on Amazon, and I was very tempted to buy it, but I thought, nope, if it's still there in February and if I have the budget for it, that is easily something that I can get. Also, Journey and I had talked about possibly learning how to macrame. And I got sucked into Pinterest land of like macrame keychains, which I happen to love. So I have some macrame keychain supplies sitting in my Amazon cart right now that I'm real tempted to buy. But I think we're going to hold off, and I did not purchase those supplies yet. So maybe we'll just kind of practice with some yarn that we have at home or something like that to see if it's even something we want to do before we go out and buy all the supplies. Then there is a journal that keeps getting advertised to me that I have wanted to try for a very long time. It's called the James Method Bible Study Journal. It's just a way that you, when you're studying the Bible, it's a way that you break down a verse, and it's just a method that you use. And the journal comes with the method all laid out, so you just have to fill in the different components. You look up like the root word, you look up context and origin, like all this stuff. So anyway, those journals have been sold out for a long time, and I have really wanted one. And so they finally came back in stock. I had it in my cart. I was gonna spend Christmas, like my own personal Christmas money that I still have left. I was gonna spend money on it, and then I got down to it's already kind of pricey. It's like $40 for the journal. And then when I got down with the shipping and the tax, it was like $56 or something like that. And I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So I did not spend money on that. I might regret it because it's probably going to sell out again. But on the other hand, they do have a downloadable PDF that you can purchase. So that might be a better plan anyway, to see if I even like that method of Bible study before I invest in like a linen bound really nice journal that I might not like. So we'll see. I might regret it, but right now I don't regret it. So that's all of the stuff that I was tempted to spend money on but didn't. Like I said, we're doing really well. We are looking forward to the end of the challenge. But again, I just love doing a challenge like this because it really makes you think about every single thing that you spend money on. And I know that I'm not alone, and that we get very lackadaisical with our spending sometimes, like just shelling out money here and there, you know, not really thinking twice. We're still in budget. We're always in budget, but you know, we could be saving probably a whole lot more money than we actually do if we didn't like frivolously spend money. So always grateful that this challenge kind of like brings it back together and shows us that we don't have to give in to every impulse and spend money. So as always, thanks for watching this video, and we will see you next week for our last update. Bye!